Greetings! Marcus Melnick here with FirearmMentor.com, and as our communities are absolutely reeling from the active shooter, mass shooter incident during the Highland Park July 4th parade, I am equally as upset. I was really affected. And then I found out my niece was actually at the parade. She's fine. As soon as there was some shooting going on, basically people thought it was fireworks at first, and then someone yelled, "Gun man with a gun," or something like that, and everyone ran. She did not get hurt, which is I'm very thankful for. So after the incident, I put out, for the people whose phone numbers that I have, a text message saying, "Hey, look, we're really sorry about what happened, and our hearts go out to the people, and I've prayed for them. But I do have a class coming up, and if you're interested in learning more about these types of things, please sign up." Well, as this type of thing happens, I get kickback on, "Oh, you're promoting your business based upon a tragedy." That's not my perspective. So I want to share my perspective with you and tell you about the things that you would learn in a concealed carry class. First of all, I don't look at it as, "Hey, look, I'm doing my business based on tragedy." No, I'm looking to save lives, period. If you have this type of knowledge, you may have the skill set to get out of trouble, just like my niece did. Is it horrible? Absolutely. So, I got a message, "Oh, it's in poor taste, take me off your list." Okay, no problem. I'm happy to respect that. If anyone wants to get off my list because they feel that I'm promoting guns during a tragedy, I am not. I'm promoting knowledge to save lives. So, for example, concealed carry is not just about carrying a gun on your hip and knowing the law. Topics that I cover in my classes include police interaction. How would this affect us? Well, during an incident, people are detained because at that point, or they were detained yesterday, at that point, the police don't know who the shooter is, so they have to interview everyone. So if you're involved in a self-defense incident, you may be detained. In the class, I talk about what to say to police, what not to say, and how to make sure that you are safe psychologically. This event happened in Highland Park. Highland Park has a assault rifle, and we all know that's not a real term, ban, and magazine capacity limits. You would learn that in the class. You would also learn that those types of laws are ineffective based upon what happened. One of the critical things you learn about is the difference between cover and concealment. If you are in an active shooter situation, obviously you're the victim. I tell you what objects to hide behind that will stop bullets. That will save your life. That's not about carrying a gun and shooting someone. We also talk about surfaces that could cause the bullet to ricochet. So if you're hiding behind an object, it's very possible someone can get a bullet to ricochet in your direction. There are techniques for this. So we talk about surfaces that can cause the bullet to ricochet. We also talk about safe storage. This is not confirmed, but from some of the news media that I followed, basically this shooter's dad was a gun owner. He ran for Highland Park mayor under the Republican Party. I'm guessing, and this is an opinion, that is how the shooter got the gun. Was he legally of age to have that type of firearm? Yes. I don't know if he had a FOID card. I don't know if he was background checked. Also, we talk about color codes of mental awareness, situational awareness, and street smarts, so that you can identify trouble. You can not really look for trouble, because that sounds bad, but you can identify when things are going to go awry or things are out of place. Okay, we talked, also epinephrine dump. What happens to your body when adrenaline surges through? I'm actually doing some research on it. I'm writing a book on how the amygdala, which is part of your brain, actually is involved in this process and how to overcome it. Things like you're going to get cognitive dissonance. You're going to have your hands are going to shake. That's not because you're scared. You might be scared, but your hands are going to shake because it's a side effect of adrenaline. We talk about tunnel vision. We talk about tachyphysia. We talk about auditory exclusion and specifically the fight or flight reflex. We also talk about psychological emergencies, post-traumatic stress syndrome, cumulative traumatic stress syndrome. We talk about what to say to the 911 dispatcher when calling. Also, we talk about the legal definitions of aggressor, what great bodily harm is, gun-free zones, which this parade was a gun-free zone because it required a permit to happen. Anything that requires a public permit is a gun-free zone. And we also talk about what are the consequences of a gun-free zone. So this text I got back talked about, oh, it's in poor taste, and someone with concealed carry, what are they going to do? Take out their gun and shoot back in the direction of the bad guy? Then the police are going to come and think they're the active shooter. Absolutely, I'm not advocating shooting back. You only shoot back if you are in immediate danger and can take that shot safely. With the guy on the roof doing sniper stuff, that's not safe with a handgun to fire upwards. He has the upper higher ground, as they said in Star Wars multiple times. You're at a tactical disadvantage. So at that point, it's not fight, it's flight. Get the heck out of there. Use this knowledge to your advantage. Increase your odds of survival. If anyone has any questions on mass shootings, I'm also an active shooter response instructor. I do a ton of other things. I'm getting set up to do CEUs for medical professionals on violence in healthcare settings. I'm a violence expert. It's not just about guns. It's about recognizing behaviors that will put you at risk. Once again, my name is Marcus Melnick. My website is firearmmentor.com. If you have any questions, please contact me. If you have an idea for a YouTube video, please contact me. I am happy to get feedback. Now, it's positive and negative. I know I get hate mail saying, oh, I can't believe you have guns. I'm not going to take your business card. Look, I'm also a small businessman. I network with a ton of people across a ton of different platforms, and I'm in several small business communities. So if you have a small business and would like to do some networking, get connected to potential customers, I can help you there as well. I have a history of service to others. I hope everyone is staying safe. If you are affected by this, I have several trauma counselors whom I can refer you to. So if you have this sinking feeling, depression, anxiety, reach out to me. Marcus at firearmmentor.com. I would be happy to refer you to one of my resources, depending on where you live and what's convenient for you. Stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye.